What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this POV review by Auto. My name is Max, and today we are here at Ascari to check out the all-new Porsche 992.2 Carrera. This is the base model, and as you might know, I've always loved this car. I think the Carrera is so cool, nice to drive. You can actually use most of the power on public roads. Well, not really, but a little bit, you know what I mean. And it's been revamped as well. So that was a GTS with the new electric turbocharger, but this car now has the turbos from the old GTS. So this car has gotten even better. So today I'm going to show you around it. I'll show you the amazing spec, and then we'll take it for a drive on this beautiful B road. And after that, I'll show you some track driving as well. So we've got this Lugano blue car, which is very nice. It's like a unicolor almost. Well, it is a unicolor, I think. It's a beautiful blue, and it has a nice sort of retro cool look to it with these Carrera classic wheels as well, and a cognac interior. I love this spec. I think it is just spot on. So we've got revised bumpers at the front. We've got the new headlights with the integrated daytime running lights and indicators, so there are no lights on the bumper anymore. Big air intakes over here. Carrera classic wheels, as I said, gorgeous, like a modern interpretation of the Fuchs wheel. 20-inch with a 245 tire, and it actually has smaller brakes than the GTS, and you can actually feel that on track. You can also see that these tires, they've suffered. So what else? Big fat tires at the rear, 305s and 21-inch, so one size up. This car also has the sports exhaust. We've got the new lights as well at the rear and the new engine cover. So as I said, it has the turbos from the previous generation GTS, bigger turbos, so tuning potential is up. But also it's still a 3-liter twin turbo, 394 horsepower now, so 9 horsepower extra, and 450 newton meters of torque. So still, you know, pretty much enough power. It's not too much, which is great. And I'm just going to start it up quickly because it is really hot out here and the cameras don't like that. 33 degrees. So in here, incredible spec. Cognac leather with black on top here, brown stitching or cognac stitching as well. Really great steering wheel with the drive mode button on the Carrera as well now. I don't think you had that before. Behind that, the new digital speedo, the digital instrument cluster. There's no analog rev counter anymore, unfortunately. But you know, you can switch between all these modes, and you have this one, which is my new favorite, which is like the Sport Plus version with the red line at the top there. We have tire pressures and temperatures on the left and regular temperatures on the right. So let's go for a little drive and I'll show you what it's like. So here we go. Let's just go to Sport Plus, of course, manual mode. Thank you. And have a little fun on this road. The roads are just amazing out here. Oh, I forgot a very important detail. I also am wearing the new Porsche watch, so you can now customize a watch. So you order your Porsche and then they custom build this watch for you depending on your car spec. So because this is a blue car, I've got a matching blue ring around the face, and I also have the matching wheel on the rear of the watch, as you can see. So there's a clear case here at the back, so you can see the movement. So titanium case, very nice watch, and you can go absolutely nuts with this. So yeah, I think this is a cool little addition. All right, back to cars. Let's go. Oh, there is just something so nice about driving a pure base 911. There's just something magic about this. I really feel that, because the further up in the range you go with these 911s, the faster they get, of course. They do get better, especially on track, But on the road, I mean, I'm not sure you need more than this. It sounds amazing, and 394 horsepower is more than enough to enjoy on public roads. So top speed is 294 kilometers an hour in the Carrera, 0 to 100 3.7, 3.9 if you have the convertible, and the coupe is of course the lightest one. You can get 1520 kilos, so that is also pretty amazing. And it just, I really believe that this, even though you don't see them that often, at least in the Netherlands, you don't see a base Carrera that often, I do truly think that it might be the best of the range, because, you know, if you look at price as well. Because am I missing anything when I drive this car? Not really. Of course, on track, the GTS was much more impressive, or it was better at driving on track. It was more planted, tied down. It felt more at home. But with this, you're just enjoying everything that's great about the 911, and that's it. There's no complication. It's just, it's great the way it is. And yeah, with this facelift, they have just improved it slightly. So the main thing, as I said, 2 bigger turbos from the GTS and a much better standard equipment. So there really is a beautiful, like, tactility to all the controls of this car. The brake pedal feels great. It's super easy to modulate. Oh, does it auto upshift? No, that was weird. So you still have a rev limiter, a proper one, but everything is just so easy to judge because it feels like it just makes sense, right? It just, you turn it in and you're like, okay, yeah, that is what I wanted to do. So I would say the balance of this Carrera is like perfect for daily driving. It's more than comfortable enough. It's more than sporty enough to have fun on the road like this, or on track even. So yeah, again, it strikes me again that the base Carrera is the one that I kind of think is the coolest as well, because it's so pure and it's like a bit of no nonsense in a time where there is a lot of nonsense. Beautiful roads, right? I mean, it's very tempting to go just absolutely nuts, but so let's do a launch control. I've got Dragy as well, so we can measure the 0 to 100. 3.7 seconds, as I said. So that is just Sport Plus and Drive, and it should work like that. So let's get a screen recording going as well. Everybody ready? Launch control. Boom. 3.7 seconds. Right on the money. So yeah, I mean, we're used to that from Porsche, of course, but it's always good to check it out. So I think that covers everything for the B road. Handling absolutely amazing. And in a spec like this, oh, yes please. But let's find out what it's like on track. Okay, so here we are in the Carrera, the new Carrera, which has the turbos from the previous generation GTS, as I said. And the funny thing is, we've driven, and the funny thing is, I have now driven all 3 cars back to back. So the 4 GTS, the 2-wheel drive GTS, and this rear wheel drive Carrera, and the difference is huge. It's so fun to also drive this pure version, which, as you guys know, I also love on the street, but on the track it moves around so much more than the GTS. It's crazy. Also, when your tires get hot in this, of course, grip goes. And I've got a Turbo S in front of me and a GTS behind me. So I have to work a little bit harder than everyone else, which is also kind of cool. You can just feel it moving around a little bit more. Which I kind of like. Of course, I'm never going to be able to keep up with this Turbo S. It's a very cool track as well. Ascari, I feel like it's just cool corner after cool corner, which is not always the case on a racetrack. And you have some, you know, some camber changes. You have this really cool dip to the left, this like carousel-y type-y thing. Did feel some understeer there. Oh. So tires are now 90 degrees. Ideal temperature is 70. So we're a bit over that, and you can feel that it's starting to move around a little bit. But it is a lot of fun. It just feels like a pure sports car, right? And it feels like I can explore the limits of the car, of the grip, of the tires a little bit better than in a Turbo S. The GTS is, yeah, well, the GTS is kind of the sweet spot in that sense as well, because it's still pretty manageable. Oh, lovely rev limiter there, little brake here, let it run wide. Oh, it's just a very rewarding driving experience. Lovely chicane, which is Piff Puff, I guess. Is that the Piff Puff? That's the name of the corner, which is pretty cool. So all in all, I would say, you know, has it changed a lot, the Carrera? No. Has it changed in important ways? Yes, because the much more well-equipped base version is now even more attractive, and I already thought it was such a good proposition. And since you now have the turbos of the previous gen GTS, tuning potential might also be a bit better than before. So yeah, definitely still a sweet spot in the range. And I mean, yeah, you guys know that if I get a spec like this, that I will be pretty much happy. Blue, tan, wood, absolutely spot on. And then combine it with your custom watch from Porsche design. I think that is a pretty cool touch. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. That is it for the new Porsche 911 992.2 Carrera. Amazing car that just got a little bit better with 9 horsepower and bigger turbos. So yeah, amazing. Thanks for watching. You can subscribe by clicking the big button in the middle. You can also check out this video or this playlist. See you at the next one. Bye.